Hi everyone, I am Bipin Thomas, your 14 CS student beyond. I am here to do my third experiment on system software and compiler lab. So my third experiment is based on the simulation of a microprocessor. So my aim is to write a program to simulate the function of a microprocessor. So mainly a micro instruction is a notational convenience of for the programmer. It allows the programmer to write shorthand version of a program. The microprocessor replaces each macro invocation with the corresponding sequence of statements. So let's go to the code that I've used in this program. Uh, this all are the program codes, and there is a uh, so this will be my output. Finally, this will be my output. Hash include stdio.h hash define true one hash define false. So here I am turning the actual former parameters into an actual parameter. So here fun x comma y, this will be taken as fun a comma b. So a conversion of actual parameters to conversion of former parameters and actual parameters takes place here. So these are the codes that I've used here. So let's go to the program. So this is my program. So I have imported certain packages, and I have imported certain necessary header files. So I am starting with the public class and name of the class, and starting with the public static void main function, and I have created a file here named file, and I have taken a storage location here, and I have started a try-catch method and a try-catch handler. I have started an exception try-catch handler, and here I have used file input stream and buffered reader command to read the files. So buffered reader has read the object of the file, and it has been stored in BR. So next I'm going to initialize certain string variables here. So initially I have declared string line as null, and s is equal to a white space. I have declared it early, and array of string has been declared tab 1 and tab 2. Then I have initially declared m and n as 0. Then another string named fnc has been created, and two-dimensional array has been created here, as you can see, named ft. So and next I have started a while loop, and in while loop I am looking whether the br that is the object of the file that has been read here. If this object dot read line is not equal to null, then it will go if it will go into the inner line, and it checks whether this inner line has hash defined. If this inner line starts with the hash defined, then it will be a function of macro. So if it, and inside that, if it contains a opening bracket, then this opening bracket will be this opening bracket hash define will be replaced by a comma, and this will be trimmed, and this will be saved into this string array called w. So next I am going to divide this function macro into 3 separate parts. So as you can see in this program text, this is my code. So starting with hash include stdio hash define true 1 hash define false 0 hash define pi 3.114. So these three are my macro constants, and hash define fun x comma y, this is my function, and int main, this is an entering, this is entering into a normal function. This in main is a function, normal function, and I have declared a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 7. So this fun a comma b, this calls this fun x comma y, and the actual parameters will be turned into formal parameters, and this value of x and the value of y will be interchanged with the value of a and the value of b, and the function will be performed as it is. So this is my code. So next I am coming to this function p line dot substring dot index of line. So this, if this index of line starts with the opening bracket, then this will separate the x comma y, that is, this will separate the variables from each and every statement. So this is what it is running inside it. Then next we are coming into a constant macro. Constant macro means there are 3 main steps. true 1 and false 0, and hash define pi 3.14. So I am going to define these three things. So string array line dot split. If it's a blank space, then it will split it. And tab 1 m plus plus array of 1. The array of 1 will be taken into m plus plus, and if array of 2 will be taken into n plus plus. Then the rest is the codes performing inside the main function. So this will be performed inside that. So I'm going to explain it. So if it contains the opening bracket, and if it contains main function, then the starting bracket after the variable starting from the starting bracket will be trimmed, and it will be saved in the function fn, a string variable fn. Then same as it, if it starts with the function fn variable, and if it has a semicolon, then it will be trimmed off, and it will be saved into a temporary variable, a string variable called temp. So that is what occurring in the split. And and the next is constructing an actual and formal argument table. So actual and formal argument table means this is actual and this is formal for a comma b and x comma y. The values of x comma y will be interchanged with the values of a comma b. So the actual argument will be separated, and it will be transferred into this AARR, and the formal arguments will be split, and this will be transferred into FARR string variable. So that's all with this thing. And next is all with the character. If character ASCII character, so if this CH is greater than 65, that means a capital A. So if it's greater than capital A, and if it's less than 90, that means is at capital Z. Or if it's greater than 97 and it is less than 120, small letters, then this S will be added to CH. So likewise the program is displayed, and finally the try exception handler has been closed, and a catch exception has been declared. So if it has any error, it will catch the exception, and it will catch the errors, and the exception will be performed. So let's go to the run file. So finally we have got the result stating that the build has been successful, and hash include stdio.h in main. So it directly goes to the main function, and the values of x and y has been interchanged with 5 and 7, that is the values of a and b, and the functions what it has to be performed is performed here. And finally a is equal to a plus b, that x plus y perform is done here, as you can see here, a comma b, and this addition has been done here. So this is all with my experiment. Thank you.